Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tri Julianti binti Yusuf, number matric H17A0347. I'm from Group 1, L1T2. Will present about law and certification nursing homes institution in Italy. Now, we go through to the background of Italy. Italy is a European country with a long Mediterranean coastline, which has historically been home to myriad peoples and culture, with the various ancient peoples dispersed throughout what is modern-day Italy. By looking for the social care and integration of social health service, there is playing an increasingly important role because of the rapid increase in demand for long-term care service and more generally for health and social service for the elderly caused by the rapid aging of the Italian population, change in the family structure, and also other socio-economic change, such as the rise in female labor. In Italy, there are key forms of structural assistance include in the public long-term care service for older people, such as community care, residential care, and cash benefits. Long-term care service in Italy also characterized by a wide variability among regions and areas in both funding levels and structure of service supply. Culture of public service in long-term service is rather widespread, also due to the high female participation in labor market. The regions and municipalities have been making an effort to improve the long-term care service system and more develop management capabilities and their larger economic resources.
Thanks to Tri Julianti for the simple briefing of the law of nursing home that we have been choose, which is Italy. First, let me introduce myself. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Afiza binti Edi, matric number H17A0310. This video is to present more about the law of nursing home in Italy. Basically, Italy has a national universal healthcare scheme. However, there is a significant in fact that there is no provision are provided for long-term care of elderly people. There are no common initiatives, and also there are hundreds of local solutions to satisfy the needs of elderly people. Most nursing homes have nothing more than protection or minimal services such as physical therapy. Unfortunately, nursing home is not well known there in fact. In Italy, the care of elderly people is almost entirely the responsibility of everyone in the family. Nowadays, the pandemic COVID-19 has been spreading widespread to the entire world, including Italy. In China, Italy is the most worst country affected by COVID-19 in the world. The pandemic COVID-19 gives impact to the entire Italy, including their nursing home. In this state, they should be more strict and increase their support system to the resident. This is important because the resident is in the highest risk to be affected. As for now, Italy is struggling to recover in all aspects, including their nursing home because of pandemic COVID-19. That's all from me. So, for the next presentation, I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. My name is Muhammad Kamal Syahril Azlan bin Kamal Zaman. My matric number is H70A0122. Today we want to present about the law of the chosen country for the nursing home. The country we choose is the Italy. The first Parliament Act related to the people is the Finance Law 1980. The country we choose is the Italy. The first Parliament Act related to the people is the Finance Law 1988. Nursing and the resident care facilities. The objective this project, the Health for the Other People (PAO), approved in the National Health Plan 1992. 1994 has been the first release for the invention of the people and the local government, designing the local network of the service and the giving a key role of the evaluation unit for the need assessment under Federal Nursing Home Regulation. Nursing home must have the sufficient nursing staff, conduct initial comparative accurate assessment of the each resident function capacity, develop a comprehensive plan for the resident. Okay, next is the prevalent the dictionary of the resident ability to dress, room, transfer, and the ambulate, toilet, eat, and the communicate. Provide if a resident have a enable to easy activity of the daily living, the necessary strive to maintain good and the person oral hygiene, and then ensure that resident receive proper treatment and are sensitive to the maintain vision and the hearing abilities. Ensure the resident do not develop pressure. Sure, and if a resident have the pressure, sure provide the nursing treatment and the service to promote healing, prevent infection, and the present new from the developing. Next is maintain at the acceptable parameter of the nursing status. Is to provide each resident which sufficient intake to maintain proper hydration and the health. Ensure that residents are the free any significant medical error. Promote each resident quality life. Provide pharmaceutical service to the master need of each resident. Be administered in a maintain, ensure the complete and the easy accessible clinical record and ensure the resident. This law was developed to make sure the resident always have the comfort during at the nursing home. Thank you. That's all from me.
Welcome and hello everyone. My name is Nur Shafiqa binti Nordin. My matric number is H17A0417. Okay, what the impact of the law to the elderly and employee? First is company allowance. Second, the level of diffusion of migrant care worker. Okay, let's see together. Companion allowance, or we call as CA, a cash allowance program for the elderly with severe disability. The role of the CA within the LTC system for the elderly in Italy has increased over time. The National Institute of Social Security, INPS, runs the CA system, which is financed through general taxation. Italy spent around 13.6 billion on the CA in 2016, covering around 1.83 million beneficiaries. Among the recipients of this assistance, most are 65 years old. Level of diffusion of migrant care worker, often with irregular contract. This is related to several factors that the limited coverage provide through residential care, that the presence of a home care system with a medium level of coverage, but with a low intensity of care provided, and the relatively fast access to a cash benefit, the CA. The level of the CA at around €515 per month for each beneficiary means that it is only enough to pay a salary to a migrant care worker if household income are adequate. It is not enough for low-income households to access the market by themselves. The main source of LTC for low-income households with a free elderly person, given the difficulty of accessing formal public services. Overall, the majority of workers in the field have irregular contracts and the quality of their employment condition is low. So that in Italy, social care and integrated social health services are assuming an increasingly relevant role due to the rapid growth of demand for long-term care services and more generally for health and social services for elderly people, caused by the rapid aging of Italian population. And then the changes in the family structure. Next is other socio-economic changes, namely the increase in female labor participation. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum Doktor. My name is Muhammad Amirul bin Muhammad Azmi. My metric number H17A0114. Okay, now Doktor, I want to present the question C of the report, that is certification of the personnel related to employee of the nursing home. Okay, any jobs that no matter where the job is will definitely have a rules. Rules are something that will make and create the qualification to do and enter the world of work. The same goes of nursing homes study in Italy. Italy is definitely a country that will value qualification if it wants to work. Among the personnel certificates of nursing home workers in Italy that exists is that employees must have attended or studied at any learning institution, especially learning related to nursing home and health. Most important, the learning institution is recognized by anybody of interest. The personal certificate of nursing home employee, among them is AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca is an institution that will qualify, work and serve in the field of chemicals, healthcare and pharmaceuticals. AstraZeneca is a British multinational pharmaceutical and biopharmaceutical company with its headquarters in Cambridge, United Kingdom. And its R&D is also concentrated in Cambridge in United Kingdom. Okay, next, qualification is very important because qualification will be the basis of a person, the basis for a person to be employed as a nursing home. Qualifications need to emphasize it because they will take care and manage the underprivileged, such as the elderly. Elderly and all the people. In Italy, they are very committed to looking after the welfare of nursing home residents. The qualifications obtained will make a person eligible to work in a nursing home industry. Okay, doctor, that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafizul Amin bin Hamzah. My metric number H17A0100. Today, I will present about the development of the certification of the personnel. Choosing a job in the field of service requires passion and high self-esteem. There are bittersweet things to go through to strengthen the experience. In every job, there must be its own challenges, but it will be more difficult when the field of work involves service to customer. Nurses are among the jobs that fall into this category. For young nurse, before moving on the professional and experience status, they need to go through the early stages of work, their various grievances, and wish of the patient need to be obeyed, and it needs to be dealt with patiently. The profession of nurse is not like working in the office. Working hours are not certain. The time that is sometimes in a state of stress should also serve the needs of patients. Certification schemes in Canada, Italy, the United Kingdom, and the United States do not require a degree with a strong occupational hygiene component, since knowledge and expertise may be acquired by virtue of special studies or training. The requirements for professional competence are ensured by examinations. However, in these countries, professional occupational hygienists usually acquire their academic qualification by undergraduate training in basic or applied science, followed by postgraduate training at the master's level in occupational hygiene or a cognate field. On the other hand, in the Netherlands, a sufficient amount of education in occupational hygiene during the master's degree curriculum is required, currently set at about 66 weeks, covering course, a term of probation, and a research project. Additional examinations are not included in this scheme. To further the development of occupational hygiene through the World International Cooperation on Certification should create the foundation of a recognized and visible profession. The International Occupational Hygiene Association has launched an initiative to stimulate national certifying bodies to move toward mutual recognition. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and very good day. I bid to Dr. Hasif. My name is Nurhazirah binti Abdul Razak. Today I want to present on the benefit of the Italian welfare system. There are two benefits that provided by Italian welfare system to support workers suffering from chronic physical or mental incapacity with which prevent them from being self-sufficient. First, cash benefit. Cash benefit provided in the form of pension, allowance, and compensation. There are no requirement or restriction in the use of the cash benefit for the purchasing of LTC service, which can be used as income support to pay home-based LTC workers or compensate family caregiver. The cash benefit is provided every month. The amount of cash benefit is determined by law on on an annual basis. Second is non-cash benefit. Non-cash benefits such as healthcare and long-term care, home care or residential facilities, assistance with education, professional training or instruction, privilege recruitment with public or private body in order to guarantee maintenance and social support of those who are unable to work and do not have the necessary means to live. That's all from me. Thank you.
I am Miliana and I will provide the suggestion for our presentation. Population aging is a challenge for Italy. In order to deal with it, Italy has used Finance Law 1988, which is the first Parliament's act to elderly people in Italy. It also has become a reference for regional and local government to intervene in the elderly over 65 years old. There are points that my members mentioned earlier about how Italy managing the organization to the future welfare of the elderly through service plan and manager. Explained that Italy is a country that emphasizes and takes seriously about the rights and needs of the elderly in their country. Not only that, the rights and needs of the workers in nursing home are also taken care of them, which is Italy will ensure the qualification of individuals who want to work in nursing home meet the set criteria. In overall, Italy has such a good and excellent of law to handling the need of resident and employee. But of course, every management in nursing home have a certain weakness and challenges. It is must require a skill and experience to find the solution and increasing the quality of service. Thank you for listening and watching of our presentation.